Ito ang Broad Stream Cast Communicators, ang naiba at kakaibang plataforma sa digital broadcast. Mula Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao hanggang sa iba't ibang dako ng mundo. Broad Stream Cast Communicators, ang sandigan ng sambayanan mula sa walang labis at walang kulang na pagbabalita, paglilingkod, maglalahad ng mga mapagbuong komentaryo at usaping pambayan para sa kapakanan ng karamihan. Broad Stream Cast Communicators, tuwirang maglilingkod ngayon hanggang sa susunod na henerasyon. Buhay Online, Chikahan at kaalamang pangkabuhayan. Ating tunghayan, pakinggan at tuklasin ang mga pangyayari at kaganapan sa mundo ng online. Buhay Online, Chikahan at kaalamang pangkabuhayan. Alamin ang pinaka-latest trends mula sa trabaho at kung hanggang saan na ang narating ng teknolohiyang ito. At ngayon, narito na ang ating host, ang ating Techiemommy, si Jaye C. Bautista.
Hello. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Welcome to Buhay Online on Monday. Happy Monday po sa lahat. Sandali lang po kasi meron po kasi kumakatok. Sandali lang po. Tatawagin ko lang. Anyway, welcome on a Monday sa Buhay Online. And I trust po that you had a good weekend. Lahat po tayo nagkaroon ng chance mag-relax this weekend. But welcome on a Monday. It's actually, we're having cool weather here sa Pampanga, 24 degrees lang po, can you believe it? It's actually been really nice, pleasant weather. Sandali lang po, no, kasi meron dito, I think yung nagsiservice ng aming aircon ay dumating. Could you hold on a second, please? I will be right back, please. Pasensya na lang po. Tatawagin ko lang yung, sorry. Sino ba tumawag sa inyo? Ayun po ako pinag-share po. Anyway, so sorry. Pasensya na po. Yung ano kasi po, ang tagal namin naghahanap na mag-service ng aircon. So finally po dumating. But anyway, sorry. But happy Monday, everyone. And yes, you know, we're having, actually masarap yung weather dito sa Pampanga. It's cool. Kasi umuulan po, pero hindi naman nagbabaha ulan, you know. And ayan, tawag ko na. Ito raw yung pinadala ni Pressing maglilinis ng aircon. Ang late show, but anyway, so yun po. So, how was your weekend po? For us, you know, it's been good. We've been having like I said, nice weather here, and over the weekend po, nakapag-relax naman po a little bit. But, you know, the issues that are going around nowadays, of course, excuse me, yan po yung pag-visit ni Pelosi sa Taiwan. But the kagandahan po ng technology, we know things that they happen all around the globe, all around the world. Of course, yung sad dyan na nangyari nung Friday po, another legendary and seasoned actress from the Philippines passed away in New York, in America, si Sherry Hill po, passed away from cancer, and a lot of people are mourning her death. Ayun pong malungkot na balita. At the same time po, yun din po yung concern na nangyayari yung sa Taiwan is yung impending issue with China. with regards to COVID naman, moderate alert po tayo sa Quezon City as of today, as of yesterday. But this week po, today po, we're going to talk about cyber crimes, and because I still get a lot of questions and email regarding that, because this is live online we're talking about, and more than ever, di ba ngayon nowadays, parang ang dali-dali, ang daming na-hack, ang daming na-hack, sorry, extension, ang daming na-hack, and it's so easy, yung mga cyber theft, identity theft nangyayari. And that's what we're going to address today and talk about, right? But before anything, okay, we're going to talk about how how we can protect ourselves from those cyber crimes or hacking na nangyayari. But first things first, na yung COVID situation dito sa ating country. There's very high positivity rate seen in 20 provinces. Yan naman, no? Okay. 20 provinces have registered very high COVID-19 positivity rate according to Octa Research. Okay. Today po yan according to Octa Research fellow Guido David, ang mga provinces po na ito na may high positivity rate, Albay, Benguet, Cagayan, Camarines Sur, Cavite, Isabela, La Union, Laguna, Nueva Ecija, Pampanga included, Pangasinan, Quezon Province, Rizal, Tarlac, Zambales, and Palawan had positivity rates above 20% as of August 6 po, as of nung Saturday, okay? Positivity rates in provinces in Luzon as of August 6 naman sa NCRM po, okay? The positivity rate increased from 15.5% to 17.5%. Very high positivity rate above 20% naman sa Albay, Benguet, Cagayan, Camarines Sur, yan na nga, Cavite, Isabela, La Union, Laguna, Nueva Ecija, Pampanga, Pangasinan, Quezon, Rizal, Tarlac, Zambales. Ayan po. Naiintindihan ko kung bakit high dito sa Pampanga. Dahil dito sa Pampanga, parang wala nang virus yung mga tao magsikilos eh. Nagmamask pa na pagpunta ng mall kasi bawal na naman. Pero everywhere else, yung social distancing, hindi na yan nangyayari dito. Okay, so the provinces of Aklan, Bohol, Capiz, and Negros Oriental also recorded very high positivity rates. David noticed the positivity rate in Capiz, 64%, was almost as high as its peak in January 2022. Ayun na nga, okay? So yan po yung balita ko dyan. Meanwhile, the positivity rate in Metro Manila rose to 17.5% from 15.5%. Positivity rate refers to the percentage of infected people out of all tested. The World Health Organization recommends the proportion of COVID-19 tests coming back positive should remain below 5% to ensure the spread of the virus is under control. According to the Department of Health, the entire Philippines remain at low risk, okay, for COVID-19 spread. Meanwhile, Metro Manila and the Cordillera Administrative Region were deemed at moderate risk, including Quezon City. The agency reported on Sunday 4,621 additional cases, the fourth consecutive day that the number of new infections increased exceeded 4,000. So, di ba, compared to my God, sa Japan, ano yan, more than 40,000 a day, di ba? My goodness, see? It's been that bad. Pero, namumuhay pa rin parang normal na mga tao. Not only in Japan, but in Europe and America, even though the infections keep growing. Kasi nga, diba, we are living with the virus, tsaka nakita na talaga na parang it's a bad case of the flu na lang. Some cases pa nga, mas bad pa yung pangkaso eh. Kasi, yun nga, ano, parang normal na lang that we hear that our neighbor got COVID, our sister got COVID, our brother, our children got COVID. It's become normal. Pero yun na nga, it's not to say na we cannot be careful anymore, di ba? Hindi pwede namang ganun. So we still have to wear masks when we have to. Okay? So, uh, so that's the thing we have on COVID. Okay? In the Philippines. Okay? Hold on a second, please. Bear with me lang. Computer ko nakahack talaga. Ay. Why is it hanging? My computer keeps hanging. Anyway, so like I said, today we are going to talk about cyber crimes. And first of all, um, before we talk about cyber crimes and the solutions that we have, alamin muna natin muna po yung trending stories about business and all. Then we go on to discussing cyber crimes because mahaba-haba yun. Okay? Ito po kasi, no, this is regarding business and international tong news na to. Filipinos among victims of $300 million pyramid scam. Ayan po, oh my gosh. Okay? Ano po paano nangyari? Okay? A 300 million pyramid scam, yung parang Ponzi. Yeah. That has victimized retail investors across the globe has caught the attention of the United States Securities and Exchange Commission. The U.S. SEC charged last week 11 individuals for their roles in creating and promoting Forsage or Forsage, F-O-R-S-A-G-E, which allegedly raised more than $300 million from retail investors worldwide, including the Philippines. Okay, charged were the founders of Forsage or Forsage, who were last known to be living in Russia, Georgia, and Indonesia. And 3 US-based promoters found to be endorsing the investment scam on its website and social media platforms, as well as members of Forsage's promotional group called Crypto Crusaders. Yan po kasi, di ba, nowadays po, sa inyong mga cellphone, sa inyong mga computer, laptop, tablet, may mga nag-i-intrude na ads yung videos na nagsasalta, hi, this is blah, 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 blah. You know, are you tired of working a 9-to-5 job, whatever, you know, there's passive income to be had, blah, blah, blah. Mag-ingat po kayo sa mga ads na nag-iimbita sa inyo sa cryptocurrency and all those things. Ito nga po, meron siyang promotional group called Crypto Crusaders, okay? The largest promotional group for the scheme that operated in the U.S. from at least 5 different states, okay? Philippine SEC Chairperson Emilio Aquino commended their U.S. counterpart for bringing down an investment scam of such huge scale and proportion, stopping it from further victimizing helpless individuals across the globe. To collaborate with its counterparts in other jurisdictions, as well as other regulators to stamp out investment scams in other parts of the world. Okay? Sinabi ni Aquino that SEC remains committed to protecting the investing public. Ang SEC po had issued on September 27, 2020, a cease and desist order against Forsage for its illegal solicitation of investments through a crowdfunding platform supposedly based on the Ethereum blockchain technology. Yun sa mga hindi po nakakaintindi ng crypto, ayun nga po, nakalimutan ko na isa po yan sa mga topics natin that we'll deal with in the next few days, okay? Because cryptocurrency is being big. My own child alone is into that and has been making money because of it. And it's a real thing naman that happens, pero dapat lang malaman kung ano yung mga sama or mali or mga scam. Hi there, Rachibo Mendiola. Welcome. Good morning. Welcome to Buhay Online. Salamat sa nakamahan mo ko today. Thank you very much. And so going back to what I was saying, despite the cease and desist, okay, action against Forsage or Forsage for operating as a fraud in September 2020 by the SEC or the Security and Exchange Commission of the Philippines, and in March 2021 by the Montana Commissioner of Securities and Insurance, the defendants allegedly continued to promote the scheme while denying the claims in several YouTube videos and by other means. Ito pang sinabi ng US Tech. No? So nagpatuloy pa rin po silang mag-operate despite the warning, despite the sita sa kanila o yung cease at desist order na nga ng court na binigay sa kanila ng SEC ng Philippines tsaka ng Montana Commissioner of Securities. Okay? Nagpatuloy pa rin tong Forsage. The U.S. corporate regulator said Forsage operated as a pyramid scheme where investors earned profits by recruiting others for more than 2 years. Okay, Forsage it also allegedly used assets from new investors to pay earlier investors in a typical Ponzi structure. Ayun na naman po, yung parang airplane, parang pyramid. Okay, SEC Philippines provided assistance to the U.S. SEC in the conduct of the investigation of this fraudulent investment-taking activities of Forsage by sharing information gathered by the former's Enforcement and Investor Protection Department in the course of its new investigation. So patuloy pa rin po ang pag-imbestiga dito sa Forsage kasi nga po, hindi sila tumigil kahit na meron na silang cease and desist order. So tama lang na mahuli sila sa panahon na to, no? 300 million po ang they ran away with, okay? Or are trying to run away with or have run away with. In its CDO issued by SEC Philippines, it noted that Forsage was not registered, okay? Hindi pala siya registered as a corporation or partnership with a local regulator and that it was likewise not qualified to operate as a crowdfunding entity in the Philippines. Ano ba yan? Forsage was also not registered with the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, which requires all entities engaged in virtual currencies in the country to register as a remittance and transfer company. O hindi man sila registered na ganon, di ba? Pero tumatanggap sila ng pera at nag-business ng pera. In addition to the CDO, in addition to the and desist order, SEC Philippines also issued an advisory as early as June 30, 2020, advising the public to stop investing in any scheme offered by Forsage or Forsage in other similar entities touting investment opportunities in cryptocurrencies and other digital assets not registered with the SEC. So check nyo muna po kung naka-register sa SEC ang sinasalihan nyo na cryptocurrency business. Okay? All right. Okay, on the other hand naman, okay, so yan po yung last na ay ang balita natin tungkol dyan. But next naman, we'll talk about the trending issue about Elon Musk, di ba? Na bumili ng shares sa Twitter in the beginning, 9-point-something shares. Tapos hindi siya natiyahan. Gusto niyang bilhin yung buong Twitter ng $44 billion. But last minute, nag-back out siya. So ngayon, sinusuko siya ng Twitter because meron daw liabilities or legalities yun dahil when they announced that he was buying Twitter or yung interest niya sa Twitter ay di ba naapektuhan yung stocks ng Twitter. Tapos nung nag-pull out siya, syempre naapektuhan din ulit. So sinusuko siya ng Twitter. But anyway, the latest on that is, okay, Musk is setting new conditions for the $44 billion Twitter deal, okay? Elon Musk, okay, said on Saturday, hapon po sa atin Sunday, that his planned $44 billion takeover of Twitter should move forward, okay? Tutuloy daw niya if the company can confirm some details about how it measures whether user accounts are spam bots or real people, okay? Yun ang kanyang kondisyon, okay? The billionaire and Tesla chief executive, okay, officer has been trying to back out of this April agreement to buy the social media company. And di ba, ang bilis niya kasing dali-dali niyang nag-offer ng 44 billion na yun eh. Na may matching mga announcement pa everywhere. Kaya naapektuhan yung stocks ng Twitter. Okay? So, because he's been trying to back out now of this April agreement to buy the social media company leading Twitter to sue him last month to complete the acquisition. Kaya nga, sinusue siya. Musk countersued, di ba? Nag-countersue naman si Elon Musk, accusing Twitter of misleading his team about the true size of its user base. Okay? And other problems, he said, amounted to fraud and breach of contract. Really now. Okay? Kaya hindi ba, dapat bago ka nag-offer, sinek mo muna yon. Hello? Diba? As he is. Ang negosyante, dapat bago niya in-offer yung 44 billion na yan at na-publicize, hello, ay dapat, sinek na niya muna, right? Okay? Both sides are headed toward an October trial in a Delaware court. If Twitter simply provides their method of sampling 100 accounts and how they're confirmed to be real, the deal should proceed on original terms. Musk tweeted earlier Saturday. However, sabi niya, if it turns out that their SEC filings are materially false, then it should not push through. Okay? So yun daw, pag fraudulent or questionable or yung mga facts hindi daw tama kasi dineclare ng Twitter, hindi niya itutuloy yung deal. Twitter declined comment on Saturday. The company has repeatedly disclosed to the Securities and Exchange Commission, or the SEC, an estimate that fewer than 5% of user accounts are fake or spam, but a disclaimer that it could be higher. Musk waived his right to further due diligence when he signed the April merger agreement. Twitter has mo, kasi naman, di ba, hello, bago ka nag-bid ng 44 billion, dapat tinanong mo na yan, di ba? O yun naman nag-agree naman pala, di ba? Nag-sign naman pala siya ng waiver. He waived his right pala to further due diligence. Tapos ngayon, binubuklat niyan ganyan. Okay. Twitter has argued in court that Musk is deliberately trying to tank the deal because market conditions have deteriorated and the acquisition no longer serves his interest. In a court filing on Thursday, okay, it described his counterclaims as an imagined story contradicted by the evidence and common sense. Musk invents representations Twitter never made and then tries to wield selectively the extensive confidential data Twitter provided him to conjure a breach of those purported presentations. Diba? Itong sinabi ng Twitter na attorney ng Twitter. So, nagagawa-gawa lang siya ng ganyan bigla. Ay, nako. Well, that's really sad, no? Sana, justice should prevail. Hindi pera. Baka dahil na mas kadamihan ng pera niya, nanalo siya sa kaso. Oh well, okay. All right, so now, okay, thank you for that information. And now we go to our issues or what we're tackling and learning today, okay? The issue of cybercrime. Kasi ang dami po anuhin natin ulit itong tungkol sa cybercrime. Dali lang po. Let me put my excuse, sandali lang po. Pasensya na. What happened to my, nagham na naman. Computer ko. Okay. Okay, of course, let's talk about cybercrime. What is cybercrime? Okay, cybercrime refers to any illegal activity that is carried out using the computer or the internet. Ito po ay, yan, kagaya ng binalita natin kanina na yung forsage. Cybercrime po yun, yung parang estafa po yun, yung tsaka yung pagnanakaw, no? Gamit ng computer dahil yung, it's a virtual thing, yung pag-invest sa cryptocurrency. So cybercrime refers to any illegal activity that is carried out using computers on the internet. Ang mga cyber criminals po, they range from mga common tao to sindikato. That's what I'm trying to say po. Ang cyber criminals po ay meron small time, meron big time. It actually become syndicate, organized crime na rin po yung mga nagnanakaw sa internet, lalo na ng identity theft na million na ngayon ninanakaw, like this Corsage, 300 million po ang pinag-usapan natin dito. Okay? So cyber criminals range from those common individuals to organized crime group to state-sponsored action, even state-sponsored using techniques like phishing, social engineering, and all kinds of malware as part of their cyber attacks. Okay, so let's find out how cybercrime works and how we can protect ourselves with free, comprehensive security software. Okay. When you hear the word cyber criminal or hacker, ayan po, hacker po, cyber hacker, what image comes to mind? Diba? Is it a sketchy guy or mukhang criminal guy, perhaps wearing a dark hoodie, na nagtatago sa isang basement, somewhere typing away furiously, ganyan ang iniisip niyo ang cyber hacker? Well, while yung image na yan ang na-imagine ng mga tao with in public consciousness, thanks to movies and TV, the real picture of a cyber criminal is much different. You know, magtataka ka, you know, ito yung mga decente na edukado. Kasi nga yun, di ba? Pag matalino ka, lalo na yung mga IT na magaling, yan, ang mga first, right? Criminals or cyber criminals buy and sell malware online. Okay? Generally, may tawag na dark web. Dark web parang black market. Alam yan, 70s na word ng black market po yung sa underworld. While also trading in services that test how robust a virus is, business intelligence dashboards to track malware deployment and tech support. Yeah, pati mga tech support. That's right. Pati ang mga criminals, they can contact yung mga tech support ng mga kumpanya, may mga kutsaba sila, you know. So, but nowadays, you know, you can actually call may cyber police po tayo, cyber cops, at saka may mga helpline to help, you know, to avoid illegal hacking their server. Okay, the professionalization and proliferation of cybercrime, okay, adds up to countless costs and damages every year, impacting individuals, businesses, and even governments. So, experts estimate that cybercrime damages will reach $6 trillion annually, diba? They forecasted that it would reach $6 trillion in 2021, which happened na nga, making it one of the most lucrative criminal enterprises, diba? Anong common examples ng cybercrime? Okay, all right. Let me just give you let me show you something para natin yung analogy, ha? Please bear with me, pasensya na. Hindi ko kasi ito na-i-up kanina eh. Ito po. Pati yung picture ng kung anong itsura kala natin ng cyber criminal. Hold on, please. Pasensya na. Sorry. I'm just gonna... Oops. Just put it up in the board for you to see. Hindi pala ako nakapag-lipstick. That's okay. Okay na lang. There you go. Ayan. Diba? Ayan po. Akala niyo ang itsura ng cyber criminal. Nakahuli. Anyway, so going back to what I was saying, right? Ibalik ko lang. Ay. Oops. Yeah, so here are some examples of cybercrime that we should watch out for. Una po is yung malware, right? Computer viruses are the granddaddy of cybercrime. Gusto ba natin tignan ko ano? Wala namang itsura yung malware. Okay. Computer viruses, yan ang nauna. Yan ang pinaka top honcho ng cybercrime. Yung pagpapadala ng virus sa computer, sa email natin, sa cellphone natin, okay? It's probably the first kind of it you become aware of is the mga viruses, okay? Viruses infect computer systems, destroying files, okay, messing with the overall functions of our gadgets, and self-replicating to jump to other devices and systems. Ibig sabihin, dumadami. Diba? Pagka napasok na nila yung sistema mo, kakalat yun, dadami siya, okay? Viruses are actually a form of malware, okay? Which encompasses all kinds of malicious software. Kaya malware, malicious, short for malicious software yun. Diba? Any code or programs written and distributed to do damage, kunyari, at nakawin yung data nyo, make money from their owner, and generally ruin your day and even your lives, okay? This also includes ransomware, which can lock up your files until you pay a ransom to decrypt them. Diba? Yung iba, hina-hold hostage yung data nyo. Papadala kayo ng ransomware, kaya ransom, diba? Parang padala niya ng pera, okay? And adware, which spams you with ads. Yun namang adware, yung umuulan ng ad yung nyo, internet nyo o yung nyo, laptop or phone or email. Okay, sunod naman po dyan sa malware is identity theft and other fraud. Okay, while identity theft, identity theft, that exactly is yung pagnanakaw ng identity. It's not exclusively a cybercrime these days. It's much more likely to happen through technology. Okay. In fact, okay, ang identity theft or identity fraud happens every 2 seconds in America and everywhere else today. Okay, hindi lang sa Amerika. Pero sa Amerika yun, yung statistics nila. Every 2 seconds, meron nag-hack. If a hacker wants to commit identity theft or yung credit card fraud, di ba ninanakaw yung information nyo, they first need to access enough of their victims' personal data to fuel the crime. Here are several ways they can get that access. Ayan, paano nila nakukuha yun? Ito na tayo. Okay? Isa-isahin natin. Kung ano-ano yung mga paraan. Ito yun. Okay? Ito ang pinag-uusapan natin today. Ayan. Phishing awareness. Okay? How does it happen? Yan ang unang-una. Ano yung phishing? Diba? Hindi po ito yung nangingisda dagat. Ang spelling ay iba rin. Phishing. Alright? Right? Ano yung phishing? How does it happen and how do we prevent it? Okay? Why do criminals use a phishing attack? Unang-una, bakit nila pinipili itong route na to? What's the biggest security vulnerability? Diba? Kasi pag iniisip nyo, what is the biggest security vulnerability sa isang organization or kumpanya or, diba? Yung mga tao, the people, right? Whenever they want to infect a computer or gain access to important information like account numbers, passwords, or PIN numbers, all they have to do is ask, diba? So, phishing attacks are commonplace because, okay, bakit common ang phishing attack? Because it's because it's easy to do. Diba? Yan ang pinakamadaling paraan, yung magkuha ng information, makipag-chat sa social media, or magpadala ng email, or mag-text randomly, or whatever. Yung mga iba nakakakuha ng mga database na kakatakingin nila eh. So, Why is phishing the most common thing na ginagawa ng cybercriminal? Kasi nga, it's easiest to do. A 6-year-old child could perform a phishing attack. Imagine yan. Bakit pa? Kasi scalable. Scalable meaning they range from spear phishing attacks that hit one person to attacks on an entire organization or group or company. Diba? At ano pa? Because it's very effective. 74% of organizations have experienced a successful phishing attack. Sad to say, but it's true. Okay? Has your company had a successful phishing attack in 2022? Sabi nila, yes, 74%. No, 26% lang. Okay? Phishing attacks are not just popular because they are easy to accomplish successfully. They are popular because they are highly profitable. Yun ang pinaka-reason, di ba? Kasi nga, mas madaling kumita ng pera dyan sa pag-phishing. Hindi ng isda, hindi ng bangos, kundi tao. Pera ng tao. Right? So how do criminals profit from phishing scams? Okay, let me show you the ways. Right? The typical sell your credentials on the dark web for other criminals to exploit. Yan na nga. Nagbebenta sila ng database, nagbebenta sila ng credentials sa dark web. Ang dark web ko ulit, okay, sige nga, ayusin natin yung pag-explain natin ng dark web. Ito ang kainaman ng technology, diba? The dark web, okay, is part of the World Wide Web that is only accessible by means of special software, allowing users and website operators to remain anonymous or untraceable. The dark web poses new and formidable challenges for the law enforcement agencies. So, tagong ano to, you know, mga nagagamit dyan, mga shady characters, parang underworld yan ng internet, yung dark web, okay? You need some knowledge, you need some techiness to be able to access the dark web. Pero dyan nakakakuha ng mga hack, ng mga tao i-hack, o yung mga ginagawang pang-hack. Okay, we will talk about the dark web. Okay, ngayon na. Let's talk about the phishing stuff too, but I'll explain the dark web mamaya pag may time tayo, okay? But the dark web is a hidden part of the World Wide Web that can only be accessed using a special browser known as Tor or TOR. Okay? Dark web pages don't appear when you look for them in a search engine, so you need to know the exact address or the URL of the website you want to visit. Okay? This part of the internet is usually described as dangerous po. The widely known stereotype is that the dark web is where all sorts of shady things happen. Sabi ko sa inyo para mga mafioso, underworld, mga wheeling-dealing, it happens there. From dealing illegal drugs to hiring hitmen. Truth be told, kaya po dark web siya. Kasi mga mamamatay tao, mga magnanakaw, dyan sila nagtipon-tipon. While there are definitely dangers lurking in the dark web, it's also home to more than just illegal marketplaces. Okay, the dark web can be a safe place for journalists and whistleblowers to communicate freely. Yun na nga, yung sa mga nag-investigative reporting, mga iba, nagpapa-access sa dark web sa mga hacker friends nila para makakuha sila ng scoop, tsaka makahuli ng mga ganyan. Citizens from countries with strict internet regulations can also use the dark web to talk openly. Yun. Kagaya, di ba sa China, bawal na yung mga Facebook, ganyan. Sa dark web, pwede ng set. So, yun po ang dark web, right? So, sa ibang patuloy natin pag-usapan yung dark web. But for now, balik tayo po sa ating pinag-usapan na cybercrime. Okay? Wala na naman tuloy ako sa aking binabasa. We're talking about phishing. Diba? What is cybercrime? We already named it, but what are the crimes? Yung phishing po, what is phishing? How do we protect ourselves from phishing crimes. Ito nga kasi pinakamadali na gawin eh. It's raining. I can smell the rain. Okay, so sinabi ko that they typically sell your credentials sa dark web. Yun po. Parang nung araw, di ba, kasi uso yung database marketing, hinanakaw yung mga database at yun ang binibenta. Ito naman, yung mga credentials, yung mga subscribers, yung mga information na binibenta nila. Ang kagaya ng Gmail account credentials, okay? Kung yung Gmail account, $80 ang bayad doon. Okay? Sa bawat Gmail account. Credit card PIN. Pag nakuha nila yung PIN, $20 bawat isang PIN. Tsaka ito po yung CVS sa likod, yung 3 number sa likod ng card nyo. Kaya huwag yung binibigay kahit na anong mga yan. Online bank credentials for accounts with at least $100 in them. Oh my God, see? Yeah. Ayan, nangyari na sa akin yung online banking na yan. Ilang beses ako ulit-ulit ninakawan na sa iba kong ATM. Sa BDO po yun nangyari. And up to this day, they cannot disprove it or protect me from that. Every time I open an ATM account sa BDO ko, nahahack ulit-ulit. I don't know what it is. Nag-iba na ako ng bahay, nag-iba na ako ng lugar, ganun pa rin. No? So, ang bayad doon, $40. Ang pinakamahal, Gmail account, is $80. Kasi nga, ang Gmail account, pag nakuha mo yung Gmail account, pwede ka nang pumasok doon sa loob ng computer. Diba? Mag-branch out yung virus mo or pang-hack. Bank accounts with at least $2,000, $120 ang bayad. Okay. You're probably thinking, wow, my accounts are going for the bottom dollar. And this is true. There are other types of accounts that go for a much higher price tag because they are easier to keep money transfers anonymous. Accounts that hold crypto are the jackpot for phishing scammers. Ayan, yung mga nag-cryptocurrency. The going rate for crypto accounts are Coinbase, $610, blockchain.com, $310, Binance is $410. There are also other non-financial reasons for phishing attacks. Okay, phishing attacks can be used by nation states to hack into other countries and mine their data. Oh my lord, yan ang nga sinasabi, di ba? Attacks can be for personal vendettas or even to destroy the reputation of corporations or political enemies. Pwede ring financial, pwede ring business, yun na nga, personal. The reasons for phishing attacks are endless. Okay? So how does a phishing attack start? Ayan, okay? Umpisahan na natin. Paano nagsisimula itong mga to? Okay? Let's bring to the fore something. Sandali lang. Okay, let me just get it. Picture to. Okay, let me just show you. Again, attention na. I'll just put it up. Para makita yan. Hold on, just bear with me. I want to show this. Magkaroon kayo ng clear picture paano nangyayari. Kung nariingayan po kayo sa mga pagpukan, wala po akong magawa. Construction left to the right, to the left, and the right is happening here in our village. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Iaakit ko ulit, papalit ko lang ulit. Nangangating nose ko, pasensya na po. Parang the dust, I think, from the construction sa mga pupukan, pumapasok sa loob ng bahay. Ano? Okay. Here we go. Alright. Yan po ang actual sample ng pang-hack. Hindi bali nang matakpa yung mukha ko. Ayan. Can you see it? Dito naman. Ayan. Ayan, oh. I'll stay here lang. how to protect yourself from cybercrime, particularly phishing. A phishing attack usually, starts with the criminal coming right out and messaging you. Yan po, sa email po ito, okay? They may give you a phone call, an email, an instant message, or an SMS, okay? They could claim to be someone who is working for a bank, another company you do business with, okay, a government agency, or even pretending to be someone in your own organization, okay? A phishing email might ask you to click on a link or download and execute a file. Ayan po ang dapat yung iwasan at huwag gawin. Pag meron pong tumawag sa inyo, nagtatanong ng hindi nyo kilala, or in the guise of a company, okay? Well, maging na kayo, skeptical, no? Huwag kayong mag-click dun sa link na yan, please. Do not click the link. Alright? Do not click the link. Kasi you may think it's a legitimate message, but, ano pati nagte-text. At this point, okay, you may think it's a legitimate message. So, and then you click the link inside their message and log into what appears to be the website from the organization you trust. At this point po, pag kinlik niyo yung link na yun, the phishing scam is complete. You have handed over your private information to the attacker. Scary, right? So how do you prevent this? Okay, how does one prevent a hacker attack, a phishing attack? See? Ayan, no? Pag nagpadala sa inyo ng email na ganyan, huwag nyo nang pansinin. Huwag nyo i-click, lalo na pag may link. Scary yan, because that will immediately activate the phishing scam. Okay? Hello there, Rachibun. So anyway, many attacks look like legitimate emails, okay? The main strategy is to avoid phishing attacks. The main strategy to avoid phishing attacks is to train your employees, diba? And let them be aware of such things and build organizational awareness. Ayan po ang importante sa isang company, is to make your employees aware of such attacks, okay? Many phishing attacks look like legitimate emails, okay, and can pass through a spam filter or similar security filters. At first glance, the message or the website might look real using a known logo layout. Diba? Luckily, detecting phishing attacks is not so difficult. Oh, the first thing to look out for, okay, yan na. Unang-una niyang papansinin pag may nagpadala sa inyong email na hindi nyo kilala, look at the sender's address, okay? If the sender address is a variation on a website domain that you may use, that you're used to, i-compare niyo po dun sa normal na nakukuha yung email from that company. Tingnan niyo, may diferensya yun. Ina-alter nila yung email address ng konti lang, ng slight, right? For example, kunyari SM whatever, kunyari SM something, word. Basta iba siya doon sa na website. Check nyo muna, okay? So, if the website domain that you may be used to, you may want to proceed with caution and not click anything. Don't click anything in the email body. You can also look at the website address where you're redirected, if there are any links. 8 minutes na lang. To be safe, okay, you should type the address of the organization you want. Hi there, Joey Ortiz. Hello, Joey Ortiz. Thank you. Okay, so tingnan nyo yung website address where you're redirected. Check nyo po yung address if there are any links. To be safe, you should type the address of the organization you want to visit in the browser or use browser favorite. Watch out for the links that when hovered over shows a domain that is not the same as the company sending the email, okay? Basahin niyo po yung content ng message carefully and be skeptical of all the messages asking you to submit your private data or mag-verify information. pag pinapa-fill out kayo ng forms or download run file. Okay? Also, don't let the content of the message fool you. Ha? Huwag niyong hayaang maloko kayo ng message. Kasi some of them, di ba, ng araw kung noon, kala mo, yung grammar mali-mali, magaling na po ngayon. Nag-evolve na yung mga hacker niyan. Dahil yung mga edukado na rin, ang nag-hack ng ganyan. Hindi na yung mali-mali yung grammar, mahuhusay, na meron na sila ngayon mga kasabwat na educated enough to really write good messages, right? So don't let the content of the message fool you. Attackers often try to scare you to get you to click on a link or reward you to get your personal data. Yun po, yung may mga parang may premyo, blah, blah, blah. Click this link, you receive the prize. Huwag po niyong i-click. During a pandemic or national emergency, phishing scammers will take advantage of people's fears, okay? Oo, totoo. They will take advantage of people's fears and use it against them. No? Okay? They will take advantage of people's fears and use the content of the subject line or message body to scare you into taking quick action. Yung call to action po nila parang merong mga alarming header. Okay? Para sabihin ka, agad-agad kayo mag-click ng link kung gusto niyo makakuha ng ayuda. Ayun, isang mga ganyan, mga fake. Also, check for bad spelling or grammar errors in the email, message, or website. Okay? Yun. Pero sinabi ko nga, gumaling na ngayon yung mga hackers. Edukado na yung mga nang-hack na magaling na sila magsulat, hindi na laging wrong grammar. Another thing to keep in mind is that most trusted companies will not usually ask you to send sensitive data via web or mail. Di ba kaya nga yung mga bank account natin, yung mga nag-e-banking, pag pinapadala na yung confirmation ng mga online transfers natin, hindi naka-blur out po, naka-blur out yung buong account number. Hindi kompletong account number yung nilalagay even sa email mo kasi nga because of the reference to mga phishing attacks at saka yung pag na-hack yung email nyo, makikita nila yung account number. So, hindi nila yung nilalagay buo, right? Another thing to keep in mind is that most trusted companies, okay, will not ask you even sa text message kung ano yung nyo, di ba? Hindi sila magtatanong ng gano'n. So, huwag niyong sagutin yung mga text nila na ganyan. That's why you should never click, okay? You should never click on suspicious links or provide any sort of sensitive data. So, what do I do if I receive a phishing email? Okay? If you receive a message that appears like a phishing attack, but very suspicious sa'yo, you have 3 options, okay? 3 option po ang pwede nyo gawin pag nakatanggap kayo ng phishing email. Sa tingin nyo ay phishing email. Number 1, right away, delete it. Huwag nyo buksan, huwag nyo i-click, delete nyo na kaagad. Diba sa sa messenger naman makikita mo naman, diba? Yun yung pagka in-open mo, magiging scene ka. Ito minsan, pero namang beginning na text diba? Nababasa mo, nasisilip mo naman yung sa messages So don't open it, don't delete it right away. Number 2, if you want to investigate, verify the message content by contacting the organization communication. That's right. Kunyari, galing sa SM yan or galing sa Netflix or galing sa Smart or Globe. Verify nyo muna. Go through the organization's normal website and verify kung meron nga silang ganong offer na pinadala or meron silang ganyan na email, memo. At saka number 3, you can forward the message to your IT security department. Kung meron kayong IT department, ipa-analyze nyo, okay, for further analysis. Your company should already be screening and filtering the majority of suspicious emails. Diba kung may IT kayo? But anyone can be a victim. Unfortunately, phishing scams are a growing threat on the internet at patuloy pa rin pong nagmamayagpag ngayon panahon ng pandemic ang mga phishing crimes, okay? And the bad guys are always developing new tactics. Kaya nga gumaling itong mga hacker na to, lalo na yung mga IT, no? and they're developing new tactics to get through your inbox. Nagde-devise sila ng ibang way para makuha yung information nyo. And they also do this through chats, chat rooms. Yan mga yan, then din nakakakuha ng information. So keep in mind that in the end, you're the last and most important layer of defense against phishing attempts. Parang yung pagpa-face mask. Ikaw yun. Ikaw lang ang makakaprotect ng sarili mo. So how to stop phishing attack before it happens? Okay, all right. Wala na tayong oras, pero tutuloy po natin tomorrow tungkol sa this whole first few days on cybercrime and how we can deal with protecting ourselves. Thank you so much for joining me today. Bukas po, tutuloy po natin about cybercrime, specifically about phishing. How to stop a phishing attack before it happens. I'll tell you about it tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me today here on Buhay Online. Maraming salamat po sa mga that natutok. Thank you. Joey Ortiz, thank you. Rachimun and Viola, thank you to my Chill family, to my friends from my Chill group, my teachers, my online teachers group. Thank you very much and thank you for joining me. Magkita-kita tayo po ulit bukas here sa Buhay Online. Maraming salamat, and at the end of the day, please, faith, hope, and love should remain. Thank you very much.
Inyong natunghayan at napakinggan ang mga makabagong pamamaraan sa mundo ng online sa pamamagitan pa rin ng Broad Stream Cast Communicators. Hanggang sa muli, maraming salamat po.